My name is Debbie Azbell, and I am going to give you my pitch for my idea, which is a subscription service called Dress a Bump. What it is it's kind of like Birchbox or Rent the Runway, some other subscription services that people may be familiar with, but this is one that pregnant women could use to purchase maternity clothes. Being pregnant myself, I felt like this is something that's missing from the market, and so I really felt like this could be a good idea and something that a lot of women could benefit from. So here's our logo for Dress a Bump. Pretty simple, but I think it's something that will really catch the eye of people, and it is something that will really especially appeal to pregnant women. So Dress a Bump, it would be a subscription service that you could go on, and you could either do it on a month-to-month basis, or you could do like a year subscription, or I guess 9 months. And what ideally it would do is we would have an inventory of clothes of all different maternity sizes, styles, all kinds of different things. And a woman could go on there and customize her own style, what kind of clothing she likes, what kind of things she does, what would fit best for her lifestyle. And then there would be some different monthly plans that you could choose from that would just be a varying amount of clothes. And you would get a box each month with these clothes, and you would wear them for the month, and then at the end of the month you would send them back and you'd get your new box. So this service would be a way for you to have clothing that you can wear throughout the pregnancy, but you don't have to put as much money into it, and they come and they go. So you don't have to store it, you don't have to carry it with you, you don't have to worry about getting rid of it or donating it or anything like that. My ideal build-up for the company would be to start locally, and then since it's a subscription service, I think the best way for me to expand would be to just expand it to all kinds of different areas. Geographic expansion, I just think would be the best idea. The market would be obviously women, pregnant women, but specifically I would be shooting for newly pregnant women, because women who have been pregnant in the past, a lot of times they will save their maternity clothes, so they do already have clothes set up in a wardrobe that they can wear. Newly pregnant women are going to be running into more of issues of, what can I wear right now? When will I start fitting into things? I don't have anything to wear. Do I really want to put the investment into this clothing that I'm going to wear for just a short period of time? So I feel like they would be the best ones to target for this service. So because this idea, from my research and from what I found, is not something that currently exists, while there is kind of competition, there's not exact competition. So it's not like there are other pregnancy subscription services that specifically provide maternity clothing to women. So in the beginning, I would only need about $1,000 to $6,000, just depending on how much inventory I want to start with, to start the company. The biggest investment is going to be that initial purchase of all the clothing, because I'll have to have multiple sizes, multiple colors. I'll need to have a lot of different things that can going out to people. Of course, as the subscription service grows and more people are using it, then there would be more investment later on, but it would be initially where that big investment would happen. So for management and employees, the management team would just be myself and then one other person. Again, because it would be something that would be starting out small at first and waiting until we really had a large client base, a lot of people who were paying for the subscription before we could really expand and then need more employees. So to begin with, it would just be me and another part-time employee. The financial plan. My initial investment that I would be seeking would be $10,000. The breakdown of what that would go towards would be $6,000 for inventory. Like I said, that would be the big chunk of it, because that's really what is needed to have this service, is you need to have that clothing. That's what it's all based around. And then $2,000 for packaging and supplies. So that would be, like the tape and stuff to keep it from the clothes from moving around. And then we would want to create specific labels and little inserts and things that make it unique and different and really puts our stamp on it. And then $2,000 for advertising. For advertising, I wouldn't be doing, huge billboards or commercials or anything like that, just because a lot of it would be able to go into the internet, but just really creating a great marketing plan to really utilize the sources we have. So as I mentioned before, the only equipment that I would need would be racks to store the clothing, and then just the packaging supplies. And then I would plan on just paying my other employee to start just 10 to 15 an hour, and they would just be part-time, and it would be on the lower end of part-time to begin with until the financial stability kind of came about and I could afford to have that extra money to pay them to be there for longer. Expenses. So marketing will be minimal because, like I said, I want to use a lot of internet and then a lot of social media to get the word out. Social media, I mean, it's amazing what it can do for people and businesses, and there have been a lot of entrepreneurs that have been able to really branch out because of social media. I would have insurance, but it would just be an increased insurance on the insurance I already have. The renter's insurance that I have for everything that's in our house as is, because it would be run out of my house. So it would just be an increase to help cover all of that. And then office supplies. So like I said, just scissors, tape, pens, I mean, just all the different things that you would need basically just to get those packages out and have them looking good. So to break even, I would need to sell about 400 customers a month at $50 a box. If I could get more people to do the $150 plan, then I could do less boxes. I definitely want to use a lot of that $2,000 budget to create a great website in a way that I can really try to push up sales and get people to want to do that $150 a month rather than $50 a month plan. And then the 3-year plan, you've got it broken down here, just with all the different costs and how much I would be planning on selling each month for each year. By the time I get to year 3, I would really hope to be increasing that by 30% and be selling a lot more, just because they would start getting the name out more. Hopefully we'd have referrals from women who have used it because they'll have friends who would like to use it, and then those friends will tell their friends, and so on and so on. And so then that's it.